Several years ago, I'm meeting with a buddy of mine. We were serving on a board of directors together, and he was a very impressive man. I remember saying to him, "Richard, you just got it going on. You're bright, you're funny, you're a good guy." And he said, "Thank you for your projection." And I said, "What?" And he said, "Thank you for your projection." And I said, "What?" And he said, "I don't take compliments very seriously because people project the things they like about themselves. I also then don't take it very seriously when people project onto me things they dislike about themselves." So Carl Jung taught us that we project onto others the disowned parts within ourselves. In layman's language, there is a book that is easier for us to all understand called The Dark Side of the Light Chasers by Debbie Ford. And what she basically says is go find all the things you like about other people, own those pieces. Find all the things that really bug you about others and realize that you are projecting that onto them. Now, I guarantee you, as you read this book, it will be a profound shift within you, but it's also going to be very uncomfortable because she'll say things like, be determined to look with new eyes past the defense mechanisms which only want to say, I am not that. Look through eyes that say, I am that. Where am I that? Holy smokes, okay? So when we dislike arrogant people, well, how am I arrogant? And when do I do that? When we're disliking people for being dishonest, when do I do that? We all have at some level, some piece of all of that within us. And one of the games that we play is we try to make it all about others instead. Having a great workplace, in fact, having a great life, requires us to look at ourselves and understand what are the dark parts within us that we're pushing onto others. And I can guarantee you the best way to find it is what makes you crazy about somebody else. And that's telling you exactly where you have shadow side projection, where you have not owned that part within you. And the best place to start then is to own that within you and kind of go, well, how do I do that? And then how do I reduce that within me because it's just not attractive in an adult and I don't want that within me anymore. Along this path, forgive yourself everything because you're never going to be perfect. You'll always be doing some shadow side projection, but are you on the journey of becoming a better human by understanding that when each of us stops projecting our own disowned parts onto others, we make it easier for other humans to be human around us, and it makes it easier for us to work through conflict and advance each other along the path. Do your own work, and I promise other people will magically show up as better people. Funny how that works that way.